am Tammy Wilfer here at Day 2 of IT Expo East 2012 in Miami. I'm joined today by Richard Benigno, Senior Vice President of Sales for US and Canada of Stonesoft. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you very much, Tammy.
So you say that network security is at a crossroads. What do you mean by that?
If we look at the industry today, and we look at especially the event that we're here today, all of the cloud service providers, all of those organizations need to make sure that if I'm going to move to the cloud, a lot of companies hesitate because they need to make sure that they're going to be secure when they make that transition. Okay. So if we look at the last 5, 6, 7 years, all the investments that have been made around virtualization and now going to the cloud, again, the various people have to take into consideration how they can secure that data. And you add to that the consumerization of IT devices and the demands that it's putting on today's infrastructure. Networks are being refreshed. And you hear a lot about next-gen IPS, next-generation firewalls, and so it's putting a lot of demands on today's infrastructure, and those are the kind of things that we're challenged with today. How do you streamline those processes? How do you exchange information across the platform, whether it be physical, software, or cloud environments, and how do you make sense of everything?
Right. So how would you say Stonesoft is fitting into this industry landscape?
So Stonesoft provides security solutions across firewall, IPS, SSL, VPN for remote access, authentication, federated ID. So we have the ability across all platforms, whether it's physical, whether it's the cloud, whether it's virtual, to learn once and deploy everywhere. So if we look at look at the industry today, there's many different solutions, many point solutions out there. The more point solutions, the more complex, the more people that are needed to manage those solutions. Right. And if we look at an economy that we're currently in today, typically you're not finding that they're investing more in the operations side of the business. It's always, how do I manage more with the resources that I currently have today? Right. And it's very, very challenging, and a lot of constraints are being put on large organizations today, so they just don't have the manpower and the resources to manage all those different point solutions, and as a result, the costs are continuing to increase and become, very, very costly to manage those environments.
So, what types of opportunities does Stonesoft present to MSPs?
So, the biggest and most important thing for MSPs out there is a reoccurring revenue stream. Right. Right. How do you, retain, win a customer? And then over time, how do you retain the customer's business? So customers that have built their MSP practices, they've already got their NOC, their Network Operations Center. So it's about going wider and deeper in your existing customer base. Right. So we have several MSPs out there today that have built very successful backup and recovery, storage as a service solution practices. And now they're looking at, based on the business that they've built and the relationships that they have, how can they provide security services to those existing customers? Because to the end user, they've got a great partner in hand, and if they can provide storage services, they're looking at those same partners to provide security services and things of that nature. So it's just an easy add-on to their existing infrastructure, and Stonesoft provides a turnkey solution out of the box that helps them get up and running with very little to no upfront costs.
So what advice would you give to MSPs today?
Whether it's an MSP, whether you're a VAR, there's also a lot of VARs here at this trade show today that typically are just in the typical resale of business, reselling technology. If they're looking to build out a business practice, they're looking to go wider and deeper in their existing customer base, they're looking to have customers that are reoccurring payment streams. Stonesoft is a company that can help them across all their managed security services needs, and have the ability to manage it, manage more with less. And I think that's one of the key things that we provide companies today.
Great. Well, thank you so much for joining us today.
All right. Thank you very much, Tammy. Thank you.